apple pie and Oregon pie? What's yeah, what is Oregon pie? I've never heard of an Oregon, like the fruit. I've never heard of a fruit called an Oregon, but I have heard of food called called organs, which is what cannibals really enjoy. But I doubt that's the one you're talking about. Unless there's something that you have not told me about you, which is likely. I mean, I wouldn't want to tell people I'm a cannibal. Why the fudge was I about to say a cannonball? I also wouldn't want to be a cannonball, though, because people would probably take advantage of that. They'd, like, throw me into all the cannons they could, shove me down with that stick, suffocate me with that gunpowder. Oof. It'd be bad, man. Boosha, hooja, baboomba, chakunga. Give me that fur, Mr. Fluffy Pumbaa. Boosh! Oh my gosh! Check out the fur! Let's go, baby douche! Skadooba! Skadoosh! Oh, Key's playing trumpets again. It's so cute. He's like little key trumpet. These games are probably really annoying for the cats to listen to. It's a mix of berries, so marionberry, boysenberry, raspberry, and blackberry. You think? I was expecting one of those, like, D's nuts jokes in there somewhere, seeing if I was paying attention. And I was. No! Away, kitties, we go! Now, I'm going to be brutally honest. To me, that doesn't sound good so much as it sounds very interesting. More so because I've never heard of a boysenberry or a marionberry. Like, those sound interesting. And I don't think I've ever had a blackberry, like, alone. I've probably had it in, like, Gushers or something. Because we all know that Gushers are actual fruits, so. Yay. Hello. Hello, Mr. Mufa. Oh, you trying to go away, brother? I'll let you go. Just give me some of your fur first. Thank you. But first... Oregon is the bomb. Honestly, now you got me wondering if a place around here might sell that. Because that's... I'm going to try that. You know what? On your recommendation, I'm going to try it. And no, I don't think I've ever had a blackberry. I've always been more of an iPhone person. No, but seriously, I don't think I've ever had like a... I've never consumed the fruit known as a blackberry. We usually pick our own blackberries and blueberries every summer. That sounds so nice, actually. Fun, nice, innocent. I wish more people pick blackberries and blueberries. I feel like you could find a lot of joy in that. I already find joy in the idea of it. Can you imagine how much better it is if I actually did it? Whoa. I've only ever had blackberries and jam. I do like picking blueberries, though. Where are you guys picking these blueberries? I don't know if I have any blueberry areas here. Blueberries. Ah, those are not moofas. Get out of there. So, I think we're up to like 13 now? Oh yeah, it's useless to look at that, I forgot. Oh! No, we're actually at 15. Because 7 plus 8 is 15. Yay! Woohoo! There are farms all over the place. They're very seasonal, though. What's a farm? Is that the name of the trucks that bring the food into the supermarkets? So much fun. We have a spot that has a swimming hole, so we pick blackberries and eat them and then go swimming. How many berries do you usually pick? Like, is it enough to snack on them while you're swimming? Even though apparently you're not supposed to eat when you're swimming or something? I don't get it. Something about leg cramps. I guess I do get it because that's happened to me before, but I don't think it was because I was eating. I think it was because I had horrible calcium intake or something, like a deficit of calcium. I think I've heard those cramps are born of. Like a blueberry farm where you can pick your own. I ask again, what's a farm? I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. Couple hundred blackberries. How big is a blackberry? Are they pretty small? What does a blackberry look like? Oh my gosh. You know what a blackberry probably looks like? The logo for BlackBerry. Oh my gosh. It's like a raspberry, but it's like a different color. Right? But like it's not a blue raspberry. It's a blackberry. What? Am I wrong? I swear there is a logo for BlackBerry. And it resembles what I think a raspberry is. No, wait a second. I don't know. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm actually having a good time with it. No. You got it. Exactly. Yeah, nice, dude. Oh, I'm so good. Hey, didn't we come in here and there were a bunch of raptors? No, that was a different area. No, wait, I think this was the same area. No. Maybe. I don't know. Do you know? Because I don't. My girlfriend worked at BlackBerry for a while. I didn't know they were still killing it. Oh no, they're... If you mean killing it in a good way? No. They are far from killing it. They are... I think last I heard they were pretty much as low as you could go as a former producer of groundbreaking phones in terms of business status. Like, I think they're pretty close to bankruptcy or something. They're not doing well. They've tried to adapt to the market, but it's not going well. Last I heard, at least. Which was like 2 years ago, but I never hear about BlackBerry anymore. Same with Nokia. Nokia and BlackBerry used to be like the top of the phone game. Like, Nokia was for everybody, BlackBerry was for business people. But I don't know. Over the years, I don't think I've heard anything from Nokia except when I look at like what's it called? When I look at videos of the N-Gage and stuff. They're not doing that bad, actually. Not as relevant, but still prominent from what I've heard. That confuses me greatly, because it conflicts with what I heard. So the question is, what does a piezoelectric screen feel like? The BlackBerry Storm had a piezoelectric screen, and as far as I know, it made it so when you pressed down on the screen, it actually felt like you were pressing into the screen, but it wasn't actually pressing into the screen. But the BlackBerry Storm, I could never find one to test it out, so I don't know. I could be totally wrong on that. Lots of businesses still use them. Interesting. I honestly had no idea. Pretty sure businesses moved on to stuff that is not that. Like iPhones and Androids and stuff. How much chuck could a woodchuck chuck? How much chuck could a woodchuck chuck? Myriad. Endless. Bountiful amounts of chuck. No! Dang it! I've seen posts on Twitter that are from Twitter for BlackBerry app. Well, the people that are posting those posts need to be told that they need to graduate. They need to matriculate to this century. Why did I replace graduate with matriculate? Just so I could flex my vocabulary muscles, you idiots. Obviously. Okay, I think we have enough now. We have enough moofafer. I can see why this one gives a lot of Zenny, because this took a lot longer than I thought it would. Nokia recently made a new phone. I don't doubt that, but they're not relevant anymore. Thanks to the other phones out there. Samsung. Even Huawei. Although I think... I don't know. Dude, heck yeah. We've done it. What is that? What is that? I don't get it. Yay! No, Linz, you're not an idiot. No one in here is an actual idiot. I'm sorry. No one's an idiot. Everyone is a child of God that deserves respect. I thought his name was Caligula, and I was like, that is a bold name for a character in this game, guys. Yeah, wow. That was a fruitful venture of fleece finding. A fruitful fleece find. So I got a tan. I'm actually skin tone 3 now. I'll believe it when I see it. Because that, I don't know, that's a pretty big change, man. Especially if you have like any Irish in you or Polish. Because I do. And we're basically family. And if that's the case, then you actually should look more like a lobster than skin tone 3. Oh, this guy's crazy weird. This looks like a character you'd see in the new Cats movie. Oh, dear God. Now you can make new cat outfits, I'm pretty sure. Really? Now, where would one do that? Arena? No. Why Academy Hunter? I don't enjoy playing with friends, actually, so perhaps you can shove it. Whoa, it's a person that's my size. Oh, it's Linz! What's up, Linz? Woo! Are you gonna see the next installment of it? Of what? What is it? It? Yeah, I'm saying, like, what is it though? What is it? What are you talking about? Is it a movie? Is it a game? Like, what is it? I guess if it's in the theater, it's probably like a stage play. I saw the first one in an empty theater with a friend and almost left halfway through. Oh, thank God. It's always so refreshing in a really sad way when I hear someone else has not enjoyed that movie, because it seems like every single person in the world thought it was the greatest movie of all time. And oh my God, it's so not. It's horrible. Now, of course, this is my opinion. It's subjective. But I just don't understand how that, of all the horror movies that have come out that have been groundbreaking, why is that one the one that people latch on to as like, oh, this is the greatest horror movie of all time? Yeah, okay. I don't think you know. You wouldn't know a good horror movie if it came to your kindergarten and stole your juice box. Because that's literally the age of people that like that movie. People with juice boxes. No offense if you actually have juice boxes. I've actually been wanting like Capri Sun. I consider that kind of a juice box of sorts. Dang it, now I want Capri Sun. What time is it? Son of a bitch. It's too late for Capri Sun. I still loved it. It just freaked me out a lot. Oh, okay. Well, never mind on that whole tangent then. I loved it too. It's probably my favorite horror movie of all time. It's very groundbreaking. And I find it to be so unique and amazing. I loved it. It's a good movie. My favorite movie of all time. Oh my lord. He's like a little Digimon now. It's so cute. Oh yeah, Fen, I meant to tell you, Hobo with a Shotgun is on... shoot. Hobo with a Shotgun is on one of those services. I think it's either... It might be Voodoo, where you watch it. It's free with ads. I think. Maybe. It's on one of those services. Like Hulu, Netflix, or Vudu. I'm pretty sure it's on Vudu though, free with ads, if you wanted to watch it still. Lynn's never finished the first half of it either? Excuse me? I mean, that's... Okay, that's... like, really cute, but... I don't know if I want that. Oh my gosh, and now the kitty can look like my person. That's so cute. What the heck? Next time my parents are away on vacation? Why? That doesn't make sense to me. Oh my goodness! It's a little dress! Sorry. Apparently I hit puberty a second time. I like juice boxes. It's never too late. I don't know, man. I think it's usually a little too late if it's after 12. I need... I don't know. So... Question, Nira, do you know where I'd find those Mario and Luigi thingies? I don't get it. Ads. Yeah, I'm not happy if that's the only option for him to watch Hobo with a Shotgun. Especially that movie. Like, to endure ads for that piece of crap. They might be higher rank quests. Oh, okay. Yeah, look it up and let me know. I would appreciate that. Ooh, the Chamberlain. I started having contractions. I was 9 months pregnant. You know what? I feel like you might have told me that already. Something about that sounds familiar. I don't want my parents to see me watching it. How small of a living space do you live in? I mean... I don't understand. Do they watch me? Do they ever walk in when you're watching me? Because that scares me more than if they walked in on you watching Hobo with a Shotgun. Also... Never mind. Tell your parents to suck it. They need to vacuum. Thank you. Thought your Alabama roots were showing through. Comedy horror is good. I like... When it's done right, I like it. Like Dead and Breakfast, not a big fan. Shaun of the Dead, huge fan. Let's see. There's a higher rank quest for it. Oh, okay. So I can't do it yet then. I watch you after they go to sleep. There's some very Jeffrey Dahmer vibes about that sentence, but thank you. Now, I'm wondering, why couldn't you watch Hobo with a Shotgun after they go to sleep? Why would they have to be on vacation? Like, if they never walk in on you watching me and they're asleep. Are you seeing what I'm saying here, brother? Trog After Dark. Heck yeah, dude. Okay. There are event quests. Does it show what our reward is? Crimson Strongman? Oh! That reminds me of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And if anyone here has seen that movie, if you're curious, I was kind of surprised to hear this, but they used so many practical effects in that movie, like the jangly man, the super sweet Pillsbury on crack, smiling creepy thing, but actually I wanted to hug her because she made me feel happy thing. Harold, and I think there was another one. Those were all practical suits. They were practical effects. There was some CGI laid over top of them at some points, like Harold, his stomach was obviously CGI'd out. But, gosh, I just thought that was really interesting. What's really confusing, though, is that that's what I hated about the Jangly Man, is that he looked so CGI. And I was like, why did they... It seemed like the other things were practical, and then they went CGI on that one. But they did add CGI to him, I think, to make him emote, which I think ruined the practical effects. Because I'll have free reign over Roku for a week. Gotta watch it on the big TV. I really don't think you do. I think you probably need to watch it on whatever thing you can get your hands on. I mean, this is not Avatar. This is not Saving Private Ryan. You do not need to watch it on a big TV. Trust me. We definitely have to do this one. He was scary. I guess he was the one character they actually made up for the movie, which is interesting. Because he fit in really well with the rest of the stories. I thought, oh, that has to be just another one from the book. But apparently that was a completely original one. Very impressive that they were able to maintain a certain consistency to the tone with him. I did like the way he formed himself, but when he actually, like, after he got formed, I didn't think he was all that interesting. He wasn't that scary to me. I was really annoyed that the final act, or the denouement centered entirely around him for the one split in the story, if that made sense. I'm trying to be not too spoilery. I need to get some more... Oh, shoot, that's right, I have a quest. Okay, we'll try this anyways. It's 15 Macau. How crazy could it be? Oh, yeah, we should eat first, though. It seems it might be on Netflix. Oh, okay, then go crazy. Hopefully. It is relaxing in a way, at least when you're in this area. Again, though, it gets crazy. I wish to hold a ball in the Jurassic frontier. But some ruffians have crashed the venue and their clothes are simply atrocious. Oh, I can't stand it. Would you be a darling and drive them off? Sure. I could do that. Anytime, homie. Oh yeah, the Macau. I don't remember where they are. They're in pretty large numbers, though. Oh yeah, is there a subquest we need to focus on? Oh, 6 is probably where you'd find some of them. Let's see. No subquests. Okay. I just remembered 6 is where you find a lot of them. Crispy. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. The Macau are not here. What? That's the quest, right? To slay Mac... Huh. Okay, interesting. Can't be that bad if it has a 66 on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, it absolutely can be that bad. Surprises me if it has a 66. But no, it could be that bad, because Rotten Tomatoes is not everything. It's just... That just means that 66% of people that are featured on Rotten Tomatoes had a positive review, meaning like above a C, or a C or above. I'm not gonna go on like the 20th rant against Rotten Tomatoes. We all know where I stand on that. I hate them. I hate what they're doing to people. Like back when it was just a suggestion, like, oh, you know, before I go to the movie, let me see what people are saying about it. Now it's turned into like, oh, if it doesn't have 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, I'm not even gonna think about watching that movie ever. I hate that so much. Like, there's such a thing as suggestions. There is such a thing as, oh, if this person likes the movie, then I'll like it. Or if this person doesn't like the movie, I won't like it. But I think a lot of people forget that when it comes to Rotten Tomatoes, that's a bunch of people they don't even know. Like, it's one thing if you're looking to your friends for recommendations. Like, there's a good chance that, you know, if you have a friend that likes the same movies you do, if they tell you, oh, I didn't like this movie, you know, there's a good chance, oh, maybe I will also not enjoy it. But when you have all these different critics that these people have never met, and they're looking to them for guidance on something that's absolute guidance, like I will not watch it if it has a splat on Rotten Tomatoes. I hate that so much. Like, whenever I talk to my parents about the movie we're going to see on Sunday or whatever, I bring up the movie, and then my dad's like, it has a 50%. It got slammed by the critics. I'm like, that's not getting slammed by the critics. That means it's divisive. That doesn't mean it's getting slammed. Like, it's just so annoying. Anyways, I guess for someone that said they're not going to go on another rant about movie reviews, like Rotten Tomatoes, I sure did go on quite a rant just now. Every quest has different places for their small monsters. Oh, okay. Thank you. Has a 57% average score. This literally changes nothing about the last 10 minutes of a rant I just put out there, by the way. Ratings in general are pretty hard to read because everyone has different tastes. Exactly. Exactly. Like, even some of the critics on Rotten Tomatoes, like Richard Roper, he is a favorite of mine, but we disagree on a lot of things. There are movies that he loves that I'm like, eh. There are movies that he hates, and I'm like, excuse me? So, yeah. It's just frustrating. And it's even worse because now movie studios are paying attention to people talking about Rotten Tomatoes, and they're actually putting it in the ads as a reason to go see the movie. And I can't tell you how annoying that is. Well, I can. I just did, but it's like, oh, this movie has a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. Who cares? It doesn't mean these people are gonna like it. In fact, if I had a movie that had 100%, I would not say it, because that puts in the mind of the people like, oh, I'm guaranteed to like it, because that's where people are right now. They think, oh, it has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I have to like it. I need to like it. And then if they don't like it, it's like a rubber band effect. Like the animosity goes way in the other direction. When people say something is overrated, it's a special type of animosity. 1% on Rotten Tomatoes, I want to see that. Hey, even then, like the number 23 by Joel Schumacher, that has, if memory serves, a 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. And personally, I actually really enjoyed it. Not ironically either. It's just, I enjoy that movie. Yeah, it's different taste. Aladdin has a spot on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, it does. And that's, at the moment, my favorite movie of the year. I love that movie. Have I told you guys how much I love the new Aladdin movie? Because, oh my gosh, dude, I love that movie so freaking much. Why? Why? Why is it not on Blu-ray yet? Come on. Like, I might travel to China just to get a Blu-ray copy before its official release. Oh, man. That would be dedication. It would also be an extreme waste of money and time. Because by the time I get to China, there'll probably be like less than a week to wait. And then at that point, it's like, why don't you just wait the rest of the week? Great question. That's what's keeping me from going to China right now. Also, what makes me think China has it? They don't. I think I've heard you mention that you like Aladdin. Oh, okay. Okay, possibly. I don't know. Sounds like you're not 100% sure on that one. I don't understand the point of these live-action remakes. Well, you see, my friend. I think the original idea of remakes is to bring a story from something that people can't relate to nowadays into the now. That's, I think, what the original idea of remakes was. Like, Scarface was a remake of a 1930s movie. Very loose remake, but still, you tell people to go watch a 1930s black and white movie, they're not going to watch it. So a remake in that case makes sense, I think, because the taste of the public changes. What they deem as something they want to watch. Like, a lot of people I talk to, they won't watch a movie if it's black and white. They won't watch a movie if there are subtitles that you have to read. Which I'm not mad about that. It is unfortunate, but I understand, you know? People have different tastes. And yeah, the taste of the public changes. Back when black and white was pretty much the only thing to watch, well, you didn't have much of a choice. But nowadays, people see those movies as very slow, and I think it's because the way they made movies back then was... The pacing of movies nowadays has also changed considerably. No longer are people patient enough to just sit there for 4 hours to watch Gone with the Wind in its original run. Like, there's no way people are going to do that now on a wide scale. People expect speed in their movies. Especially Americans. Like, I feel like Americans, not to talk down on them, I'm just saying that their tastes in movies are a little insane. Like, so many people I talk to, they won't watch black and white movies. My dad hates Wall-E because the first act of it, nothing happens in terms of dialogue. I guess it's not just Americans. It's just, that's my exposure. Is only people that are American so far have talked down on subtitle movies and all that. But I'm sure it's an issue everywhere else. Anyways, so when it comes to remakes, it makes sense in that context. A black and white movie, a silent movie, remaking it to be more in line with what people expect in a modern day. Now, when it comes to these Disney remakes, I agree that they exude... In a world where people are getting tired of Hollywood, well, they say they're getting tired of Hollywood and their over-reliance on rehashing old ideas, it is interesting that they're literally rehashing things, like really rehashing them. It's not just special themes, it's like actual shot-for-shot remakes, like The Lion King, and especially for things that are not that old, I can understand the apprehension. Like Lion King 1994, I think, was the original release of that. Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Mulan, Tarzan, all these movies. I don't know if Tarzan's being remade, but I can understand the apprehension. In the perceived necessity of remaking something from an era that most people right now probably lived in and probably can still enjoy those movies. Yeah, I can understand the apprehension. But, all that being said, I loved Aladdin. I'm obsessed with it. I thought it was amazing. I went into it because I thought, oh, Naomi Scott's really pretty, and I'll get free popcorn. And then I fell in love with the entire movie. It's just so freaking good. Music's great, acting's great, singing's great. Special effects are a little suspect in some parts. But, oh, I love the movie so much. I'm not saying that, speaking of reviews and stuff, I'm not saying that you're guaranteed to enjoy it as much as I have, but I will say that I enjoyed it so much. But don't go into it expecting something amazing. So here, what I'm going to say is it's a horrible movie, and you should expect a terrible, terrible rehash of old ideas. Although, okay, I'm joking, obviously, but something that they did do in Aladdin that they didn't do with Lion King is they did change a few very key elements, such as the fact that Jasmine now has her own song, and it's so good, and her character is so much better than in the animated movie. Like, she has a real purpose. She has a voice. And it's just so good. I love it. Anyways, okay, I'm done. I'm done with the rants. We're done with the Rotten Tomatoes rants. I will not hear anything else about what a movie has on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't care. And I will also stop talking about Aladdin because I just need to, you know, slow down on that a little bit again. Payday 2 Scarface DLC was good. I don't think I knew that that was a thing. Something like Aladdin or Lion King? Yes. We do have a pretty poor taste in high-performance cars as well. We did it. My favorite movie is black and white, and I'm not old enough to have seen black and white on TV. They also speak German in it, and I don't, so subtitles it is. With that said, I have subtitles on in English movies too, as it's not my primary language. I think it is an American thing, because I just remembered a good example is the Nintendo Direct. There was one recently, I think for Pokemon Sword and Shield. The Nintendo of America one, instead of having subtitles and the person speaking Japanese, they dubbed English translation audio over the Japanese voice. Now you could still hear him a little bit, but obviously the English voice is what came through, but we didn't have subtitles in America. But in Europe, I was watching some live streams of people like restreaming the broadcast or the Nintendo Direct. Nintendo of Europe, they had the people speaking Japanese with subtitles for whatever language they were in. Now it could be because of the, like, maybe it's just because I was watching like British recastings or something, and it might, due to the fact that Europe has like 500 languages, maybe it's less time consuming to do subtitles as opposed to recording entire audio with all these different languages. That could be part of it, I'll admit, but I like to think that that's an example of how Americans, the market, they don't like to read subtitles. I just don't like how boxy muscle cars are, and the mid-engine Vet just doesn't look like what Corvette is known for. I don't know what you're talking about with mid-engine Vet, but I will say that I hate muscle cars. I don't understand them. I think they're really gross. Although I'm also the person that thinks that aside from McLaren, cars that came out before 2005 generally are really ugly. I also do not like Lamborghini. I think all their cars look pretty much the same. They look like they were supposed to make supercars, but they didn't cook them long enough, so they kind of... No, what they did is they cooked them in the wrong altitude, and they kind of sunk in a little. Instead of being full, beautiful cars like McLaren or even Bugatti, they just kind of sunk in a little. And I think that's their style, but I don't like it. I don't really care for it. And it's very hard for me to tell the difference between an Aventador, a Huracan, and a Centenario. That's Lamborghini, I believe. Hard for me to tell the difference between those. I don't like them. Then again, it's hard for me to tell the difference between a McLaren P1 GTR, F1, blah, 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 blah. Not F1. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm not going to get on the McLaren thing again. Finland doesn't dub anything but children's cartoons. It would be extremely frowned upon to dub anything else. Well, there you go. Okay. Ten mountain herbs? Nah. Let's see. Okay. Let's switch modes real quick. Nice. Wait. I want... Slim Shady in there, yeah. And then I also want to change his moves. Okay. Oh, Health Horn. Thank you. Barrel Bombay. Oh, yes. Please do. Dung Bombay. I don't know if I like the sound of that. Especially when it says it can be used when restrained. You sure about that? Okay. Okay. Actually, while we're here, we should probably check out our other... our other kitty. Slim Shady. Okay. The new Vet is mid-engine and looks like a knockoff Ferrari. Interesting. Are you mainly feeling sword and shield so far, or have you not gotten to try any of the other weapons? Yeah, sword and shield is mainly the only thing I've tried. The only other thing I've tried is a bow to do the Bina Habara. I don't know how to pronounce it. The freaking mosquito things in Manhan Foru on the 3DS. And I'm really not sure how I feel about that weapon. So right now, sword and shield is kind of, yeah, the main thing, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, Robo. What can you do? Herb Horn. Oh. Cool, dude, that's awesome. Yeah. Let's go, brah. If you have any recommendations of weapons I should try next up, like Sword and Shield is the one I consistently hear about as like the good noob weapon. Like this is a good weapon for people to start off with. It's basic, you don't have to worry about stamina management while using it. Stuff like that. And then there is like the other end of the spectrum where I swear there are weapons that are supposed to be like super freaking insane in terms of complexity. Is that the real Slim Shady? I mean, he is standing up, so I would think so, yes. Let's go back to the Burna area. Well, no, let's go to Kokoto. Kokoto. Bow is really complicated. I don't really understand it. Yeah, it's a tricky thing. I don't understand it either. Like, you have the cursor to aim, at least in Manhan Foru, you have a cursor to aim, but then you have like a little drop shadow thing. Now, I'm not sure what the drop shadow is about. Is that like critical hit damage? I have no idea. And then learning how to like coat the weapon. Of course, it's X and A together. I don't know why they don't like tell you that usually. For a newcomer, sword and shield is good. Dual blades and hammer are also fun. Okay. I might try those sometime. But you're in a perfect spot to learn a new weapon now since all the monsters are fairly forgiving. Oh, don't tell me that. I've had a lot of issues with these monsters, man. Haven't you seen me die to those Moofas? Those are horrible. What the heck? I forgot about the cats all over whatever that is on her back. The biggest knapsack in the world? I have no idea. Don't meow me. Oh, grand meow, like grandma. But, yeah, I get it now. You work with felines as long as I have it rub off on you too. I trust the Meowstress has already expanded on this recruiting process. So come preview the palicos I've scouted. Meowed you, it's possible. Meow'd be a bit different than the ones you'll find in other villages. Meowdy there, Hunter. I brought some new palicos for Mew to look at. They're perfectly prepped for work. Okay, 2 in a row is a faux pas. Should I go tell my friends Shady's back? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you should tell him that. And then tell him that he's back again. Isaiah 967, welcome to the stream. Most monsters are very forgiving in the beginning of the game. I don't think there's any science to support that claim. Are you sure? I thought that the monsters were always going to be at this difficulty level. They are never going to get any harder. You're saying that there's going to be something harder than the Macau? Because honestly, at that point, I might as well just quit. Like, don't the quests only go up to 2 stars in difficulty? Shady's back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Yeah. Oh. Woo. The kitty puns are out of this world. Forge weapons. Oh, for the kitties, that's right. The paw punch. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. That's such a rolled up paper. Oh, that kind of paper. I was thinking of a different kind of rolled paper. Way harder than Macau once you get to Grank. You can like 2-shot the Macau you had trouble with. What's the Grank? Is that like a grandma version of Shark Tank? Actually, hold on. Let's look at the armor real quick, just in case. G rank. I actually didn't know. I thought that maybe it was a region. That was my first guess. Sorry, G rank. Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard G rank is very difficult. Like, that's when you need to start playing with other people difficult. Which I'm not a huge fan of hearing, to be honest with you, but it's whatever. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh. Wait, what's the difference? Oh, the difference is 93 defense. That's the difference. The notorious final boss, greatest Macau. Yeah, that's where I thought it was going. I mean, seemed pretty obvious to me. Oh yeah, and Monhun Faru, I just learned about expeditions. I haven't done the mission yet because I'm terrified, but I guess you have to go. It sounds like you have to go to a map without a map and then like map it out yourself, and it scares the crap out of me. You don't have to, it'll just be a pain. Well, if I don't have to, that's good to hear. Like, if it is possible eventually, that's good, because I'm not really much of a multiplayer person, except when it comes to something like Tetris 99 and fire herbs and nitro shoes to make gunpowder? What? That's cool. Maybe I can coat my sword with gunpowder, and then every time I hit a monster, it like explodes 700 feet backwards. Michael Bay will just drop in on a helicopter like, hey, yeah, man. Yeah. Be fun. A whetstone? I don't need that. Okay. Real quick, we should probably save. Is this the prep area? I've been trained that the prep area is on the right. Innocent villager? That's a very suspicious title, but okay. My older brother's a hunter. He's always sending me letters from the new places he finds himself in. Lately, the White Academy's been sending him all over the place, and sometimes I get really worried about him. Though, to be honest, I can't help but feel a little jealous when he talks about all the far-off places he's been. Anyway, here's a little advice from my brother's latest letter. The friends you make are the best part of any journey. Shoot, man, that actually cuts pretty deep. It's very true. Siri? What? Oh, piggy. Yay. Oh, here's your piggy booms. It's a piggy boombas. Cotton candy, that's right. I forgot I got that for him. Oh, what a cute little cotton candy puff. Oh. Wait. We need to get a better camera angle on that. There we go. Crabberry is by the entrance of the village. House on the right? Okay. Thank you. You can't put gunpowder on weapons. You can fuse bombs, though. Hopefully, eventually, they'll let you put gunpowder on weapons, because that sounds like a missed opportunity not to let you do that. Hey, Hunter. You're a hunter, right? I can tell from your haunting gaze. This village is known for famous hunters like a chief, the hero of Kokoto. Hero-Koto, if you will. Write that down. That draws a lot of other hunters here, too. You here for the same reason? No? You're a White Academy hunter. Well, that must mean, Nope, sorry, I got nothing for that one. Anyway, I'm sure you've guessed by now, but I'm the one they call the legendary gunner. But a while back, I got an injury that forced me into retirement for a while. And now I hunt to while away the time. Of course, I can still teach you a thing or two when it comes to bow guns. There's nothing bogus about me. Poogie! Booga booms. Oh my goodness! He's a fluffy little poogie. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Oh dear God, he's so cute. Oh. You can do something like that if you play Charge Blade? Oh, okay. I was kind of joking, but that is good to know. Thank you. You can charge your weapon with blast files that make the monster explode sometimes? Oh, dude, nice. That sounds cool. Salutations, Meowster. Meow, meow. I'd be of assistance. I would like to buy. Request a trade? For what? No, I don't want to trade any of them. What are you doing? Bone husk. Sushi fish bait. Okay. Limited goods. Pet costumes. Yes. Oh my gosh. So cute. Okay, that one's... I don't know about that. No. Oh. Oh, I'm not sure about that one. That one's a little weird, but I guess I like where their head was at, maybe. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, nice. Oh. Oh my gosh. wonder if there are any... Are those all the costumes I'll be able to get for the Piggy and the Luffy? Moofy, sorry. Let's see. Save progress. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this is too cute. You can get more by doing certain quests. That is cool then. Can't wait to see what they have. Crispy! Hello! Good morning.